It's a scary month of October. So I've decided to make a series of spooky videos with paranormal and horror events that may or may not have really happened to me. You, the audience, have to decide. And I think to make things more interesting, at least one of the stories is going to be real, but you have to decide which one. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to tell you a horror story, so viewer discretion is advised. Okay. Once when I was around 22 years old, I was living in the deep south in the United States, and I had a job that was close enough where I just rode my bike each day. Well, one day they asked me to open up, and the sun was just coming out, a little bit foggy, but no problem. So I went on my bike and I was on my way, and I decided I'd just take a shortcut. Never a good idea. Don't take the shortcuts. No. I took the shortcut down a road, and in the middle of the road was a man, probably around 50, 60 years old. It's hard to tell, but he was walking right down the middle. And he had on a black robe and red trim. Reminded me of a vampire, I kid you not. And above his head were 3 black crows, or ravens, I don't know the difference. And instead of swooping around like that, no. They were going in a circle, all 3 like that. And as he walked, they followed and kept the circle. It was weird, but instead of being bright and smart and turning around just going away, I decided to pedal past him. I really did. So I went real fast, pedal, and the guy just stopped. And he stared at me all the way down. I turned and went to work, and that should have been the end of it. But I was curious, a little reckless, and decided, on my way home from work, I'd just go down that same street, see what I could find. I mean, it was daylight, what could happen? So I went down that street, and he was out in the yard working. He had off his shirt, and he was red. And when I say red, I mean red as a devil in the children's stories that you see illustrated. Red, very red. It was kind of odd because his face was so white. It's like body red, face white. It was an odd combination. So I went home, and the next day was my day off. So there's this little bookstore that was a used bookstore that I wanted to check out, so I went there. And there's only one person working in the bookstore and no customers, and I felt this odd sensation drawn to a book. I was just saw the book and I went to it, picked it up, and it was a horror book. I thought, okay. And I turned it around, and the man on the back cover looked just like him. It was weird. So I put the book down and went back home. Then that night, as I laid in my bed and I was about to drift to sleep, I went, because a spirit, a demon spirit, went into my body to try to possess me and swooped out. Went, only lasted about 2 seconds. But during those 2 seconds, I knew exactly what pure evil and pure power feels like. Then I resigned from my job, and I never go back to that place again. I moved. Now, I'm a writer, so maybe I just made that up. Or maybe it really happened. At least one of the stories I tell this week is going to be true. Is that the true one? That's so unbelievable. Or is it more of the mundane one that's still spooky? You have to decide. But until then, remember, do not go down strange roads. And demons are real. And you've got to be careful. Okay, peace out, peace in, peace all around.